Hello, gods and goddesses. It's your girl, Goddess Masterpiece, and I'm back with another video. Now, the topic that I want to discuss is these allegations that have come out about Paul Mooney allegedly molesting Richard Pryor Jr. Richard Pryor Jr. Has been in a couple of movies, TV shows as an actor. I just want to point that out and reference that for later on when we add all these pieces together. Okay, so Paul Mooney and Richard Pryor were good friends. They were both comedians, but Paul Mooney was said to have been Richard Pryor's mentor. He was also a writer for several TV shows. Okay, so Paul Mooney became like an uncle figure to Richard Pryor's son. Now, another video has surfaced of a roast. The roast was from 1977, where Paul Mooney, a bunch of other comedians, it was, what's the guy's name? Robin Williams was there, John Witherspoon, and some other comedians. It was a roast. They all roasted Richard Pryor, and then he roasted each one of them. When it came to Paul Mooney, okay, there was a lot of gay jokes. Now, for those of you who know who Paul Mooney is, he does have a flamboyant personality. But it was never confirmed that he was, in fact, a gay male. But watching this roast, it showed them in a different light. I want you guys to check this out.
Next to her is what we call Miss Thing. We call him that with love and affection, as all of us know. Well, he hasn't let us down yet, has he? We've been friends a long time, and I sure wish he'd return my red handkerchief, because my wife's been wondering where it was. I hope it still has her perfume scent on it. But really, Paul, it's really been a pleasure working with you, because we worked together many years ago on the Red Fox show. We started writing together, and we walked into the office with the white man, and Paul what he did was sucked his dick.
Okay, so as you can see in that roast, there were some very lewd and disgusting jokes. Now, people say Richard Pryor was a comedy genius, but those jokes had some truth to it. And I'll tell you why. Okay? First, let's talk about another video that surfaced of Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones is a music mogul. You know, he's worked with a lot of artists. He is in his 80s now, and he probably said, you know what? I'm spilling all the tea. I don't care, I'm old. If anybody want to come at me, I'm probably dying soon anyway. Quincy Jones in an interview said that Marlon Brando was a charming motherfucker, and that Marlon Brando would fuck anything. He fuck a mailbox, Marvin Gaye, he'd fuck Richard Pryor, or James Baldwin. Okay? Yes, that is what he said. You guys can check that out. I'm not going to play that footage because that's just, I can't. So, Richard Pryor's widow came out and had said, you know, a lot of these allegations were, not the allegations of the molestation, but of Richard Pryor being bisexual is true, because she has his diary in which he, mentioned his sexual escapades with men. Okay. So now, TMZ found Richard Pryor Jr. and they basically call him on the spot. He's outside in the open, public, people walking around, and they ask him if the allegations about Paul Mooney molesting were true. And Richard Pryor Jr.'s response was, anything that happened to me as a child. So they said, well, was it consensual? And Richard Pryor Jr.'s response was, how could it be consensual if I was a teenager? Whoa, so you were a teenager. Now, teenagers are children in a sense, but they are also able to discern if they have a sexual an attraction, right? So I guess that's what made the situation a little tricky. But anyway, he never said exactly that Paul Mooney was the one that molested him. He just alluded to the fact that something did occur in his past. Okay? So, the guy, Rashawn Khan, I believe, said something to the effect of, he believes that the molestation occurred during the time of JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling. That is a movie that Richard Pryor did. That movie came out, I did my research, it came out in 1986. Richard Pryor Jr. was born in 1961, which would have made him 25. Like I said, he has been in several movies himself and shows. So he could have very well had a consensual sexual relationship with Paul Mooney, and it was just something that was kept under wraps, right? Let's really put the pieces together. A lot of these artists and celebrities from back in the day, they didn't get the recognition, the money, and all the accolades that a lot of the newer generation celebrities have gotten. So honestly, I feel like, are they selling out for $1 for some clout? Like, I would hope that's not the case, but it just seems so weird to me that now Richard Pryor has been gone. He's even been gone for probably 20 years now. This is coming back to the surface now. Like, I don't understand. And it just brings me to, why are a lot of our black male celebrities being targeted? There's a war on black male celebrities. A lot of them are depicted in the light of being pedophiles, rapists, drugging women, all type of stuff. Let's look at, just for a handful, these are the men that's been in the headlines this year, and there are more, but let's just give you this short list. Bill Cosby, R. Kelly, Jason Mitchell from The Chi, Cuba Gooding Jr., and now Paul Mooney. So you see, they're taking away our male figures, strong male figures that made us feel like we could be more than what we are, or, not all of them were 100% positive, but we need to feel like these black celebrities are positive role models. So to hear these type of things and this narrative being painted is going to start to taint the minds of people into feeling like this person is not a good person. This person needs to be under jail. It just is a trickle-down effect. But I thank you guys for tuning in. I feel like Men, if you are gay, if you are bisexual, please be honest. Don't pull wool over the female's eyes in order to get what you want. Be honest. That's the best thing you can do. I love y'all. Until next time.